Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Are you ready to talk about fashion? I am so ready to talk about fashion. Specifically, we're diving into the Spring 2025 shows on Vogue Runway, counting down the top 10 most viewed collections that had everyone clicking, liking, and obsessing. Get ready for some serious style inspiration, because we're about to witness the designs that set the trends, broke the internet, and had everyone talking. From established houses pushing boundaries to emerging names making waves, this season was one for the books. So grab your coffee, get comfy, and let's hit play on the most viewed shows of Spring 2025. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Designer A. Their collection was a masterclass in playing with proportion. Incredible, almost architectural silhouettes. Exaggerated shoulders, powerful yet delicate. A scarlet red dress with dramatic cascading ruffles stole the show. The way it moved on the runway? Breathtaking, combining unexpected shapes with wearable fabrics, silks, linens, cottons, avant-garde and accessible, a real skill. Those chunky platform sandals added a rebellious edge. Designer A's collection was modern elegance with a touch of whimsy. Coming in at number 9 is Designer B, a true visionary who never shies away from pushing boundaries. This season they explored themes of identity and self-expression through clothing. The collection was a riot of textures and patterns, with clashing prints and unconventional materials. One of the most talked about aspects was the use of upcycled materials. Designer B transformed vintage denim and discarded plastic into stunning garments. The audience was captivated and you could feel the energy in the room. Designer B's show was a reminder that fashion can be more than just clothes. Sliding into the number 8 spot is Designer C, who painted the runway with this absolutely breathtaking palette of colors. Imagine the softest pastels, think blush pinks, buttery yellows, and the palest lavender, mixed with these vibrant pops of emerald green and sapphire blue. It was like stepping into a dream. The collection was inspired by the play of light and shadow in nature, and you could see that reflected in the flowing silhouettes, the delicate embroidery, and the use of sheer fabrics that seemed to shimmer and dance with every movement. There was this one particular gown, a floor-length masterpiece in the softest shade of lilac, that just took my breath away. It was adorned with these tiny, iridescent sequins that caught the light in the most magical way. It was like watching a sunset come to life on the runway. Designer C's show was a reminder of the transformative power of color and the way it can evoke such strong emotions. It was a celebration of beauty, femininity, and the art of fashion. Chapter 4, Designer D, Front Row Frenzy. Okay, buckle up, because coming in at number 7 is Designer D, whose show was nothing short of a spectacle. I mean, the front row alone was enough to send the internet into a frenzy. We're talking A-list celebrities, fashion icons, and influencers galore, all vying for the best view of the collection. The energy was electric and you could feel the anticipation in the air. And then the show began. And let me tell you, Designer D did not disappoint. The collection was a masterclass in drama and opulence, with bold silhouettes, luxurious fabrics, and intricate embellishments. One of the key moments that had everyone talking was the appearance of this incredible feathered cape that seemed to span the entire width of the runway. It was a true showstopper, and it perfectly captured the over-the-top glamour of the collection. Designer D's show was a reminder that fashion can be fun, it can be extravagant, and it can be a true celebration of creativity. Chapter 5, Designer E, a study in minimalism and modernity. At number 6, we have Designer E, who took a different approach this season, stripping everything back to focus on the beauty of simplicity. The collection was a study in minimalism and modernity, with clean lines, sharp tailoring, and a muted color palette. Think crisp white shirts, perfectly tailored trousers, and sleek slip dresses in shades of ivory, charcoal, and navy. It was all incredibly chic and sophisticated, but with a subtle edge that kept things interesting. The critics were raving about Designer E's ability to create such a strong sense of style with such minimal elements. It's a testament to the power of good design and the enduring appeal of a classic aesthetic. This collection was all about effortless elegance and timeless pieces that you could wear for years to come. It was a refreshing departure from some of the more trend-driven shows and a reminder that sometimes less is truly more. Chapter 6, Designer F, a celebration of craftsmanship. Coming in at the halfway mark at number 5 is Designer F, whose collection was a true celebration of craftsmanship and attention to detail. Every single piece was a work of art with intricate embroidery, hand beading and delicate lacework that took hours upon hours to create. You could see the love and care that went into every stitch, every bead, every tiny detail. It was clear that Designer F has a deep respect for the traditions of couture and the skill of the artisans who bring their visions to life. One of the standout pieces was this incredible gown made entirely of hand-cut leather petals. It was like a piece of wearable sculpture, and it moved so beautifully on the runway. Designer F's show was a reminder that true luxury lies in the details, in the time and skill that goes into creating something truly special. It was a testament to the enduring power of handmade fashion and the beauty of slow, considered design. Chapter 7. Designer G finding inspiration in unexpected places. Okay, let's talk about Designer G, who snagged the number 4 spot with a collection that was pure joy to watch. Inspired by a recent trip to Japan, Designer G translated the vibrant energy and eclectic style of Tokyo street fashion into a collection that was both playful and sophisticated. Think bold prints mixed with unexpected textures, oversized silhouettes paired with delicate accessories, and a color palette that was both vibrant and harmonious. It was a masterclass in mixing and matching different influences to create something totally unique. Designer G shared that they were particularly inspired by the Japanese concept of wabi-sabi, which embraces the beauty of imperfection and impermanence. You could see this reflected in the use of raw edges, unfinished hems, and asymmetrical designs. The collection felt fresh, modern, and full of personality, and it was a reminder that inspiration can be found in the most unexpected places. Coming in hot at number 3 is Designer H, whose show always sets the fashion world abuzz. And this season was no exception. Known for their ability to tap into the zeitgeist and create pieces that feel both relevant and aspirational, Designer H did not disappoint. The collection was a masterclass in modern tailoring, with sharp shoulders, cinched waists, and flowing silhouettes that exuded both power and femininity. The color palette was equally striking, with bold pops of fuchsia, cobalt blue, and emerald green set against a backdrop of classic black and white. But it was the accessories that really stole the show. Think oversized sunglasses, statement jewelry, and those incredible architectural handbags that have already been spotted on the arms of every fashion editor and influencer worth their salt. Designer H's show was a reminder that fashion is about having fun, taking risks, and expressing yourself with confidence. Sliding into the number 2 spot is Designer 1, whose show was a masterclass in the art of accessorizing. While the clothes themselves were stunning, think romantic lace dresses, tailored suits in pastel hues, and flowing gowns in floral prints, it was the accessories that really elevated the looks to the next level. We're talking statement earrings that grazed shoulders, stacks of colorful bangles, and those incredible oversized hats that were like works of art in themselves. Each accessory was carefully chosen to complement and enhance the clothes, creating a cohesive and unforgettable look. One of the standout pieces was this incredible pearl-encrusted headpiece that was paired with a simple black slip dress. It was the perfect example of how the right accessory can transform an outfit from ordinary to extraordinary. Designer I's show was a reminder that sometimes it's the little details that make the biggest impact. And finally, claiming the coveted number 1 spot is none other than Designer J, whose show was the grand finale of Spring 2025. The collection was a breathtaking display of artistry and emotion. Inspired by the beauty of the natural world, Designer J sent models down the runway in flowing gowns, intricate beading that resembled shimmering scales, and ethereal fabrics that seemed to float on air. The final model emerged in a gown that can only be described as a masterpiece. The entire audience was on their feet, applauding wildly as Designer J took their final bow. And there you have it, the top 10 most viewed Spring 2025 shows on Vogue Runway. From unexpected silhouettes to sustainable designs and breathtaking craftsmanship, this season was a true celebration of the power of fashion. Don't forget to let me know in the comments which show was your favorite and why. And be sure to subscribe to my channel for more fashion updates, runway reviews, and style inspiration. Until next time, stay chic.